What's up, y'all? It's time. It's time for the moment of truth. I should be unbanned. Look, it's... Yo, at the time I'm recording this, it's 9:56. I should be unbanned on this game. I waited my 2 weeks. I did my thing. I stopped making complaining videos. So can 2K unban me? I'm trying to see where my account is at after these 2 weeks. These long, hard 2 weeks of just waiting around, waiting to be unbanned. And there it is. The moment of truth. I am unbanned finally on NBA 2K25. I mean, my goodness, it took forever for me to get unbanned. Thank goodness I am finally unbanned. Like, my goodness, it took literally ages on this game to get me unbanned. But hey, that's fine. So I'm unbanned on this game. I am, I guess, at what, level 30? And so now it's a matter of, okay, Ty, you're unbanned. So what's next, right? Like what's next as far as this account is concerned? What's next as far as, you know, where I'm at? Well, my MT is still in a really solid position. As far as my squad is solid as well. I mean, Dark Matter Giannis, Galaxy Opal Wemby, like I still got really a really good squad. Even Dark Matter Kareem, like these are really good cards. And I am getting closer and closer to Tim Duncan. And so with where the market is at right now, is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Well, again, that's kind of a tough question to answer. One thing I'm thinking about, and this is just me, since I got my account back finally, is do I sell my Dark Matter Giannis and get the 100 overall, or get the Invincible Giannis? That's what's on my mind right now. And so that's something that is on my radar, is upgrading my Giannis Antetokounmpo. Another thing that I'm thinking about right now, and people are going to get mad, is I don't think I should have got the VC. If they want to ban me, that's fine, ban me. But the last guy that got banned got the VC anyway. So how does that even make sense? It doesn't. And from my ban, it still lists me as the winner. Make that make sense, 2K. You weren't afraid to ban me, but yet I'm still the winner? That doesn't even make sense from 2K's point of view. But now that I got my account back, I'm in business. So now it's about making my account in a really good position. And so, you know, I am thinking about possibly, not for sure, but possibly, you know, selling my Giannis, picking up the Invincible Giannis. And I do need to start emptying out my chefs, start emptying out my satellites, who have started to go back up in price. Now, they're not insanely expensive quite yet, but they have just slowly started to recover in price. So hopefully these things can start selling. And again, my main goal is just making my squad a better and better each day from here on out. Man, it was honestly, it was okay because I played on my no money spent a lot. But it was a long 2 weeks of me just, you know, having to you know, sit there and be banned. It was a long 2 weeks. But now that I'm back, it's about what's next. Well, guess what? I'm going to continue to grind the level 40. And along the way, it'll be nice because I am going to get some solid players, right? And so here's what I've got. I've got a Dark Matter that I'm going to get at level 37. Tim Duncan's going to be at level 40. And so, you know, I do have some things that are going, are positive for me to look forward to, I would say. I do have to continue, though, you know, improving my squad, continue making my squad better. And that's where it starts, right? I do have a MyTeam tournament on Players Lounge. I think it's on Wednesday, so tomorrow. And so that's kind of the adjustments I'm going to have to make, is who do I want to pick up, and price-wise, what am I trying to get them for? Like, these are the things that I've got to start taking into consideration. A lot of these cards, though, are now somewhat affordable. You know, they used to be more expensive. Now these cards honestly aren't super expensive. So that is another thing that I am really excited about. I was interested to see, was I just going to be banned for the 2 weeks, or was 2K going to, you know, try to ban me for longer? I didn't know. You know, it obviously said 2 week ban and whatever, like if they want to, whatever. But I am unbanned, and now I'm back in business. How about this, guys? How about I get banned or unbanned, and then I just go mess around? I'm going this weekend. And so I'm not going to be able to do anything crazy, right? I'm not going to be able to win King of the Court. But it would be nice if I, you know, got to level 40 by, you know, tomorrow, and did put together a decent enough team. Now, one thing I'll probably do myself is I might upgrade my Michael Beasley. Another thing I'm going to probably do, though, is after tomorrow, right after my MyTeam tournament, if I'm not going to, because this weekend there is a tournament that 2K is hosting, a MyTeam tournament on Friday for 800, and then there is a King of the Court obviously this weekend. I'm not going to be around to play in either of those. And so after my tournament tomorrow, what I probably will do is go through and sell a lot of my squad. So like, it is going to be what it's going to be, but like Kareem, Wemby, a lot of my squad, I probably am going to go through and sell after Wednesday. Just because, again, for me, obviously my squad is in a solid position. My team is pretty solid as well. But once I, and this is just kind of my approach to it, but once I, win my tournament tomorrow, there's going to be no reason for me to have a great squad. And guess what? I have a good enough, array of unsellable cards that I can be just fine. Like if you want me to, I'll make a squad of my unsellable cards that I can go and run with. And so those are the other things that I'm kind of keeping in the back of my mind and thinking about is, guess what? Like I've got a good, no, it's not going to be the best squad in the game, but I've got a good enough squad of these cheap or unsellable cards that I can run. Even Grant Hill can play, Ricky Davis can play, B-Roy can play at the center position. I've got D-Rob, Jokic, Moses. I'm going to get, another Dark Matter here soon from the challenges. So I'll have, plenty of cards to obviously add to my collection. I am interested though, right? They didn't take my Sean Kemp away. That's one other thing I was intrigued about, since I did get Dark Matter Sean Kemp from winning King of the Court. I was intrigued if they would take it away or not. They didn't. They did take the VC away from winning, which I'm not surprised, but they did it earlier for other people winning King of the Court, so I wasn't sure if they would take that away or not. It's just it's intriguing the way 2K handles these situations, because it's so just random, like I feel like they don't treat everything the same, like they don't, and it is what it is. I'm not complaining, but it's interesting how like they took mine away, but for the other people that got banned earlier, they didn't take their VC away. How does that work, 2K? How does that work? I guess since I, upload YouTube videos, they wanted people to know that I did not get the VC for playing the game, which honestly, is it a big deal? I mean, not really. Like, I'm not super worried about it. I will say this, though. If I did get the VC, I would have opened a couple of these. I would have opened some of the Hall of Fame boxes. More so than anything, just, because Steve Kerr is obviously a great coach. 5 legend badges. All those things are really nice to add to my collection. But am I going to be buying VC to open these things up? No. Like, it's not worth it, especially when my squad is in the position it's in and I've got plenty of empty. So as far as what's next for me, I'm just going to continue to try to slowly empty out the collection, build my empty up. Since there are going to be pretty consistent, I think, MyTeam tournaments here in the next couple of weeks, I do need to make sure I've got all of the extra empty that I can get as we do, kind of ramp things up on this account, on this squad, and I try to get the best squad possible. My squad obviously is still really good. I've got a ton of MT just sitting here. But again, over the next couple of weeks, I got to find a way to make it even better. Part of that's getting Tim Duncan. Part of that, is going through selling some of these things. But yes, I did go and get unbanned today. Am I playing a King of the Court this weekend? No. Timberwolves are, playing the Lakers, and I'm not going to be around to playing King of the Court, okay? I'm not going to be available on those days to play King of the Court. It is what it is, but maybe in future weeks I'll decide to play. But again, stay tuned to my Twitch, because like I said, with all the MyTeam tournaments happening, there's one tomorrow night that obviously I'm going to be playing in, and there should be consistent MyTeam tournaments here in the coming future. I'm going to want to make sure my squad is in a really solid position. So whether it's selling badges, whether it is, getting the right team, I am going to have to make sure that I do capitalize on all of those things. For me, though, that's going to be it. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update. I am finally free in NBA 2K25 MyTeam. And man, am I mad that I got banned? I'm over it. It is what it is. Do I think I deserve to be banned? That's another story, but it is what it is. I'm not super surprised by it. My Sean Kemp, I probably will exchange for a legend badge, but I think now, and I'll go and see, I think now you need 2 different Dark Matter cards to get 1 legend badge, which is crazy to me. Like, I don't like Sean Kemp. I don't think the card's very good. Hence why I'm going to exchange him. But you need 2 different Dark Matters for 1 legend badge? Does that not seem wrong to you guys? Does that not seem crazy to y'all? Because that seems crazy to me. Seems absolutely insane as far as I am concerned. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And since I don't like Sean Kemp, hey, it is what it is. Look, 2K, if you were going to ban me and take my VC, couldn't you have given me at least a decent Dark Matter card from who I got to make up for it? Like, Sean Kemp is crazy, guys. Like, Sean Kemp is really, really, really a rough card. But y'all seeing me. I'm grinding. I'm grinding for some extra MT today, heading into the future, because at the end of the day, I need the best squad in the game. Not the best squad, but a really good squad in the game from here and moving forward. So that's just kind of me and what, you know, the next couple of weeks looks like. But I did want to, you know, go through and tell you guys that I did get unbanned today. Got a lot of chefs, got a lot of satellites that I do need to go through and sell, but I'm unbanned. I'm free in NBA 2K25 My Team. It's been a long time coming. That's gonna wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.